Describing Japan as a backpack filled with surprises for every type of traveler would just be the right thing to do, thanks to the 1,000 shrines and temples, gorgeous gardens and palaces, and spectacular mountains, and other major attractions. So, if you've never wondered about visiting there, it's about time you do, because we're going to tell you about 10 best places you need to visit in Japan. Number 10. Miyajima. One of the most popular tourist destinations in the country, the small island of Miyajima lies in the northwest of Hiroshima Bay, surrounded by Seto Inland Sea. Besides boasting one of the famed 3 views of Japan, it is also home of some lovely scenery and a number of temples and shrines. Miyajima, or Shrine Island, is a popular nickname for the island of Itsukushima, which has long been considered a holy place. Dominating its interior are the scenic and sacred slopes of Mount Misen, where you can find various Buddhist temples, Shinto shrines, and a fantastic 5-story pagoda. Its gentle hills and lush forests make for some excellent hiking, and you'll often come across tame deer wandering freely around the island. Number 9. Kanazawa. Located in the northwest of Ishikawa Prefecture, the historic city of Kanazawa lies between the wild waters of the Sea of Japan and the towering Japanese Alps. Long overlooked due to its remote setting, it is an increasingly popular destination and boasts a rich history, culture, and heritage. In the center of the city, you can find a fantastic centuries-old castle to explore, as well as charming and well-preserved samurai and geisha districts. Their narrow alleys are lined with traditional houses, cozy tea shops, and a number of atmospheric temples and shrines. Kanazawa is also home to some great museums and the busy Omicho Market, renowned for its fresh seafood. Number 8. Hiroshima. Hiroshima, located on Honshu Island, is younger than many Japanese cities, less than 500 years old, and its fate was forever sealed in history on August 6, 1945, when it became the first city in the world to have an atomic bomb dropped on it. Although more than 60% of the buildings in Hiroshima were destroyed, the city has managed to make an amazing recovery since that devastating blast. In fact, by 1974, the city had actually managed to double its pre-war population, and it has also become a popular tourist destination. One of the most popular attractions in this city is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, which was created in memory of all those who lost their lives or were injured by the atomic bomb. This large park is home to several interesting sites, including the Peace Memorial Museum, where visitors can see the effect the bomb had on the citizens of Hiroshima. Number 7. Kamakura. Set on the scenic shores of Sagami Bay, with forest-coated hills surrounding it, Kamakura is a top-rated destination and lies just an hour-long train ride to the south of Tokyo. As it was once the capital of Japan, the coastal city is home to many important landmarks and a plethora of beautiful temples and shrines. Its defining symbol and most famous site is the Great Buddha of Kamakura, which is 13.35 meters high. Made out of bronze, the mighty figure towers over its surroundings and is one of the city's most famed and photographed attractions. Number 6. Nikko. Located at the entrance of Nikko National Park, Nikko is set in a spectacular spot amid the mountains, with lush forests lying around it. Besides being famed for its scenery, the city boasts a wealth of important Shinto shrines and Buddhist temples, and is located in Tochigi Prefecture. Impressively, Nikko is home to 2 mausoleums of Tokugawa shoguns. These can be found at the extensive and extravagant Tashogu complex. Surrounded by towering cedars, the site showcases wonderful Edo-era architecture, with countless shrines, temples, and pagodas. While the complex is undoubtedly Nikko's main attraction, two of its most famous and photographed sites are the centuries-old Shinkyo Bridge and twinkling Kagon Falls. Number 5. Takayama. Nestled away among the northern Japanese Alps of central Honshu, the small city of Takayama is a very picturesque place, famed for its traditional townscapes, stunning riverside setting, and unique culture and customs. It is fast becoming one of the region's most popular attractions. In its well-preserved historic quarter, visitors can find lots of exquisite architecture dating back to the Edo period, as well as little sake breweries, boutiques, and fantastic old merchants' homes. Shrines, temples, and museums abound in Takayama, while numerous morning markets can be found near the river. At the Haida Folk Village, you can watch artisans make local handicrafts and wander around a recreated mountain village full of traditional thatched roof farmhouses. Number 4. Akuni. Boasting beautiful mountain scenery, relaxing hot springs, and a number of world-class art museums, Akuni is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Japan. Located just a short train ride to the southwest of Tokyo, the town lies on the shores of tranquil Lake Ashi, with iconic Mount Fuji rising in the distance. A pleasant and picturesque place, Akuni is home to many onsens and ryokans, so visiting one of the bathhouses and staying in a traditional inn is a must when in town. In addition, exquisite sculptures and artworks can be found in its numerous galleries and museums, while small shops and boutiques sell locally made handcrafts. One of the most popular things to do is take a boat ride on one of the pirate ships that sail around Lake Ashi. Number 3. Nara. Nara, once known as Nijo, was the first permanent capital of Japan, established in 710. Located less than an hour from Kyoto, the city boasts a plethora of important and impressive historic sites, with countless temples and shrines. Most of its main attractions can be found in the gorgeous green Nara Park, also home to the city's multitude of tame deer that amble about asking tourists for food. Here you'll find the multi-story pagodas of Kofukuji and splendid stone lanterns of Kasuga Taisha, as well as a couple of lovingly landscaped Japanese gardens. The highlight, however, is Todaiji Temple, with its awe-inspiring architecture and enormous Great Buddha. Number 2. Kyoto. Kyoto today is the capital only of Kyoto Prefecture, but it once served as the imperial capital of Japan for more than 1,000 years. If you're interested in catching a glimpse of old Japan, Kyoto should definitely be on your itinerary. Because of its historical significance, the city was largely spared much of the destructive bombing that occurred throughout the rest of Japan during World War II. Located on central Honshu Island, the city of 1.5 million people also boasts more than 1,000 temples and shrines, including one of the most photographed, the Golden Pavilion. In addition to the large number of religious structures, Kyoto is home to gorgeous Nijo Castle, the former residence of Tokugawa shoguns, Higashiyama, a well-preserved historic district, and Gion, Kyoto's famous geisha district. Number 1. Tokyo. Travelers who like to mingle with people will love Tokyo. The Japanese capital's metropolitan area is the most populous in the world. From viewing spring cherry blossoms and traditional gardens to the fish market in Tsukiji, Tokyo blends the ancient with the new. From shrines to karaoke bars, it's hard to be bored in frantic, fast-paced Tokyo, where even a walk down the streets can be interesting. Tokyo is also home to numerous shrines, including the most famous, the Meiji Shrine and Sensoji Temple, one of its oldest. Then there is the Tsukiji Fish Market. In most cities, a fish market wouldn't be a tourist attraction, but this one is the world's busiest and largest, and it also happens to be on the itinerary of just about every visitor to Tokyo. One caveat, because you'll be visiting the fish market early in the morning, you'll be having your sushi for breakfast. Do let us know in the comments if you've ever visited Japan or want to visit. Please subscribe to Travel the World. Thanks for watching.